guys, what's up? Today I'm going to talk about Disney makeup. I'm really excited, and yeah, I have like an exciting new thing that you can probably figure out what it is, but I'm very excited to talk about this. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to start with the first Disney makeup thing that I have. These are all high-end palettes too. I know that e.l.f. or different brands from the drugstore have different Disney palette, and we're gonna start with the first thing that I've tried from the Disney makeup world, and that is the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. Now, their packaging for this is amazing, but it's a little bit bulky. I actually use this for display. It's got a butterfly, and it's got all these colors, and it's just really pretty. I really like it. And the mirror says, "We're all mad here." So yeah, and then the quote on the front says, "I'm not strange, weird, off, nor crazy. My reality is just different from yours." And I really like that quote. I love Alice in Wonderland. I like this specific version too. I liked Through the Looking Glass a little bit more than the first Alice in Wonderland. Here are the colors. There's a lot of bright colors. This is very much what the movie looked like to me too. So that I thought was really good. There are a lot of great colors in here, like this Salazin Grum color. I don't remember this part from the movie, who each of the characters represents. This must be, I can see heads will roll. So each character, each column represents a different character. This is Alice. This is the Mad Hatter. I don't know who this third one is. This one's the Evil Queen. And then this one at the end is Time. I think this is supposed to be the White Queen. I don't really know. But yeah, I really thought that this was nice. There are a lot of bright, colorful shades. This Hatter shade is bright. This Heads Will Roll shade is really good. So the colorful shades are good, and the neutral shades are good. This is probably one of my favorite palettes from Urban Decay. And I do actually use it a lot, even though it doesn't really look like it. I have a little dent in Duchess. And yeah, it looks like Mira got a little bit shattered, which is ironic when you think of it that way, because it's a mirror and it's shattered. But yeah, I like this color selection, and the packaging is really cool on the back. This is just what it looks like in black and white. This matte brown is nice. Yeah, you can get a neutral look, you can get a daring look. I used this color for St. Patrick's Day, and I really liked it. So yeah. But yeah, the Through the Looking Glass palette was good. And along with that collection, because I kind of want to talk about the collections a little bit too, they came out with these lipsticks, and I really like this one. I actually haven't worn yet, but the lipsticks were also based off the different different characters. This one's Morena. I forgot who that's based off of. But yeah, that looks really nice. The color, I remember swatching it in store and I really liked it. It's a nice purple color. I need to wear this just because I really like that color a lot. But my absolute favorite, this is probably one of my favorite lipsticks, and this is Alice. And I have a little, it looks like I chewed it, but I didn't. I can promise you that. This is just a nice, shimmery, neutral color. I love it. You can barely see it when I swatch it, but there's shimmer there, and I love those sorts of lipsticks. The only thing, you can still find this on sale. There's an outlet by me that has L'Oreal owned brands in it, and this is one of the things that they usually sell. These lipsticks, I've seen them a few times, and I've thought about buying this again. Just because I like it so much. But yeah, there is a drugstore dupe, Revlon's Champagne on Ice. You can kind of get the same effect with that lipstick as you can get with this one. And I use Champagne on Ice a lot. Next palette I bought was kind of just for the packaging, really, and you can probably tell. I got kind of the whole collection. It's the Lorac Beauty and the Beast collection, and it's on sale right now, too, at Kohl's. I think they probably still have it, and it's probably still on sale. It was also on Lorac's website on sale, so yeah. You can see my lights in my glasses. I just noticed that. I'm gonna take them off now. This palette is just like gorgeous. There are like a lot of like really nice neutrals. This was one of my favorite palettes this summer. This was definitely like my favorite release of the summer. I think it was released. I don't remember when it was released because I don't know if it came out when the movie came out. Because I saw the movie in theaters. I think that it went on the Lorac website first, and then for some reason it took a while for them to put it on the Ulta website, but nice, like, neutral shade. And, like, I think this is pretty true to the movie. Like, there are, like, golds and blues, and it's kind of like a neutral palette that, like, they just put in fancy packaging. You can see the mirror there, too. It's really pretty. This didn't have, I don't think that this collection had the most thought and attention put into it. I'm gonna, like, talk about another collection that's kind of blow it out of the water as far as theming and, like, all the thought that went into it, but yeah, this is still, like, a gorgeous palette. The shadows are very good, and the palette itself is very pretty. I'm gonna keep it, like, back there, maybe. The collection also came with this blush palette. I love this blush palette. It's just really nice. It's got, like, great neutral shades. That highlight shade's a little bit, like, golden for me, but I still like it. I still wear it. And yeah, it says she was fearless on the mirror. So that's like a cool thing to like pull out, use a mirror, and it says she was fearless, and it's like, yes, I am fearless. I can conquer the day with this makeup. So yeah, the blushes, I actually thought they were all matte, but now it looks like only this one's matte and these two are a little shimmery. I don't know if maybe just the highlight got in there, but I think they do both have a little bit of shimmer in them. And I think this is, like, nicely themed. It's gorgeous packaging, again, and I like it a lot. Last but not least, the thing that I would probably, like, recommend, like, if you haven't gotten this collection yet and you can still, like, find it, the lipstick palette is really nice. It has, like, a bunch of, like, it has great neutral shades, it has a red, it's just really pretty, and, like, they're practical lipsticks that you can wear, like, all the time. And the formula is really great. It's nice and creamy. The packaging, some people were saying was a little cheapy, but I'm okay with that. Like, if they have, like, this whole set of full-size lipsticks, they can cheap out a little bit on the packaging, and, you know, they make it, like, it's still very pretty is what I have it in. I put it, like, right in this front row here, and then I just put, like, different gold lipstick tops that I have, and I have that, like, sitting on my bookshelf right here. I'm gonna do a room tour eventually, so you'll probably see it. And that whole collection, like, everything, in my opinion, was a winner, so at least I think this is, like, the mothership of all, Disney palette collections, the Besame, Snow White collection. I just got this palette. I just got it today at box lunch, haven't used it yet, not gonna swatch it in this video. I might do that in another video. I think this is technically supposed to be a Christmas gift, but yeah. I just want to show you guys now. This is like the mirror that it comes with, so you'll feel like you are Snow White or you are the evil queen, maybe. And then it comes with this chart, and it shows like the different colors and the different like ink that they use. Yeah, there's a bookmark, there's like a little like story and stuff about it, and then here are the shadows. And as you can see, like, these look like the ink that they would use in the movie, and in fact, they worked with the Disney ink and paint department, and they put these in the palette. So, like, that's really cool that, like, I feel like so much thought went into this, and they kind of based it on, like, her iconic outfit. It says here, like, they have all the shades in her iconic outfit, which is most of the shades in the palette, but they also have her rags outfit, which is, like, at the beginning of the movie when she was dancing with the prince. But yeah, this is, I mean, it just looks so magical, and, like, I love Disney. I've never tried Besame before, but I've always admired them for what they are. They aren't trying to be trendy and new, they're trying to be vintage, and, like, they have, like, a whole collection of, like, red lipsticks based on different decades, and this is the 1937 collection, because that's when Snow White came out. This was released for the 80th anniversary, and yeah, I think that's so clever. Like, I'm a huge fan of animation, and knowing that this was, like, the first animated feature-length movie, like, that always, like, it just impresses me a lot. And, like, the fact that people didn't think Snow White was going to, like, work always, like, just wows me. They didn't think that animated movies, like, animated feature-length movies were going to be a thing. And Walt Disney was just like, no, they're gonna be a thing. Let me try this. And that's just awesome. And the fact that it's still, like, so iconic today, like, 80 years later, it really wows me. Like, every cartoon that you saw as a kid is basically because of this movie. Like, that's just, like, amazing to think of. Yeah, and I'm just so impressed with it. I love how Besame, like, they didn't just, like, throw colors in a palette like the other collections did. They actually did, like, a theme, and they picked out they worked on it with Disney and their ink and paint department, and I just think that's really cool. So yeah, all of the shades in the palette are matte shades, which is also really nice. You know, it's hard to, like, find colorful matte shadows, and I think that's so impressive. They don't have gimmicky names like Fleek or, like, Snow White and the Prince or something like that. I don't know. Those are just, like, stupid names that I thought up of. But they have the actual names of, like, the ink. They have, like, Holly 104 and Royal 3 and Pastel 6. So, like, that's really cool. And, like, that's a risk. Like, this was risky for their first palette to do, like, all colorful mattes and, like, have it, like, this themed to, like, a specific thing. But they did it right. Like, I feel like they definitely, like, know what they're doing with their makeup. And, like, they're very, like, different. And the vintage, like, factor of everything just makes it so perfect for the Snow White, like, palette collection. And, I don't have anything else in the collection right now. I found this at Box Lunch. I don't know, like, how long this is gonna be out. But, like, I think it sold out at Sephora. I think it sold out on Besame's website. But definitely check, like, in your Box Lunch stores. Because people probably don't know that there's a makeup collection there. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're looking for anything in the collection, there were quite a few of these left. I don't think people going to Box Lunch are, like, looking to buy, like, an expensive makeup palette. They probably, you know, they're probably not expecting it to be there. So that's probably your best chance of getting it. If you know a Box Lunch store near you, I would go there and just see what they have. I don't know if these are going to be restocked or not. I don't really know what's the deal with this. So I might not do, like, that many videos of it. I might do, like, something just to show you guys what it looks like. And I might do, like, a review just so you know what Besame's shadows are like. But yeah, that's about it. And I'm really impressed with how this looks, at least. Like, I haven't watched it at all yet. And yeah, I'm really happy to have this. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on it so far. And yeah, so take everything that I just said with a grain of salt, because maybe the palette's crap and I just don't know it, and I'm saying all these wonderful things about it, but I'm happy to look at it, and I'm happy to have it, and I like supporting something that, like, they went that into detail about. That's about it. I hope you guys liked this video. It's a little bit different, and yeah, subscribe for more Vlogmas, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!